I'm Ellie, and today I'm going to be speaking on a little bit of a controversial subject that I love. I do love me some controversial topics. And that topic is that the divine feminine needs the divine masculine to fully bloom open, And this is very controversial because it is considered very weak in society now for a woman to need a man. And when I say need a man, so obviously we as women, I can do amazing without a man. I can be fulfilled, I can be joy-filled, I can be on the abundance frequency. I can have a beautiful life without a man. We can, right? But I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the depth of blooming open as a feminine being, the depth of being able to thrive as a woman with a feminine core. And side note, not all women, the majority of women have a feminine core. Not all do. Some women naturally have more masculine energy. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. The more feminine you are, though, the more feminine you are, the more you will find that in all actuality, the divine feminine needs a man, a divine masculine, to fully bloom open into her fullest potential. And I'm going to give you an example for me in my personal life. So last night I went to this amazing dance party. It was so incredible. So many beautiful, open-hearted people. It was so incredible. I love to dance. These were my people. I never would have gone had I not had the presence of my man. His presence allowed me to fully feel held. So he went to this dance event with me, this dance party, and he held me. How? Energetically. He kept an eye on me. He was watching me. He's not the biggest dancer. These feminine ecstatic dance parties are very feminine, right? Sacred dance, it's feminine. And so he did such an amazing job at really holding me. I felt so held by him, so protected, so safe. And what did this do? It allowed me to fully let go into my feminine energy and dance my little heart out in this element that was completely outside of my comfort zone. I usually dance alone in my apartment. It's very safe here, and I don't need a man to do that. But to go out into the world, me personally as a very feminine woman, and I'll explain why, going out into this incredible place, but this place that was very intimidating. So many people dancing, so many people I didn't know, so much energy, right, that I was feeling way outside of my comfort zone. But having him there, my beautiful man, having him there and feeling so held by him, I didn't have to worry. I knew I was safe. I know he had me. I know he was watching me. I know he was going to take care of all the structure. Because as the divine feminine, the more we're in our feminine energy as women, the more that we are this feeling, flowing, being, and for me, I can feel that I don't have the structure. When I want to fully open up and just dance, like in this setting, in this dance party setting where I want to just fully do embodied dance and feel, and I don't want to think, I want to let go of the structure in that moment, which as a woman, especially even like a tiny woman like me, I would not be able to do that, let go in that type of environment had I not had my divine masculine, really amazing man there with me. And so his presence, I needed his presence to allow me to bloom open into that moment and fully experience the depth of that incredible moment of this evening, of just letting go and embodying my whatever I was feeling in the music and feeling the energy and letting go of all the structure. And this was life-giving for me. There's so many ways that I'm aware personally that for me as a divine feminine, embodiment of divine feminine, I am not afraid to acknowledge, I'm not afraid to look weak. I'm not afraid to look weak and to say that I as a divine feminine, need the divine masculine to fully bloom open into my feminine gifts, and to feel the blessing of what that feels like, because that feels good. If I was at that dance party last night and I had to be my own masculine, I had to be the masculine, which I feel this in my regular life, right? Where I'm having to, take care of all the direction and the structure and really be aware and my own, 100% my own protector in that moment. In those moments, because I'm in my masculine energy, my full life force feeling is cut off. It's clamped, okay? And there are times for that. There are times when that's great and I can go to work and do all my stuff and, take care of all the things I need to do. I'm very good at being in my masculine energy. Don't get me wrong. Most women are very good at being in our masculine energy. It doesn't feel good to stay here if you have a feminine core. It feels like a clamping down, a hands on your throat, on your own life force, your own pleasure, your own bliss. And I, for one, am not afraid, and I am also to admit that I am a divine feminine. I need the divine masculine to fully bloom, open to thrive. And I also know that if I don't have that, I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Teal Swan actually said this. I don't agree with everything that Teal Swan says. She was a beautiful teacher at the beginning of my spiritual journey, and I really love her. I have so much respect for her. You don't have to agree with everything someone says. But she said, the divine feminine needs the divine masculine to bloom open. And this resonated with me as such truth. And one of the reasons why this is true, I truly believe that the divine masculine also needs the divine feminine to fully thrive, because what she's bringing this incredible life force, aliveness to the masculine. Alive, bliss, alive, pleasure, alive. Her feminine energy feels like waters of all the feel good, alive energy, alive. And the masculine is this structure, is this container, this holding that allows all that aliveness within him and within her to just freely flow and bloom and dance and be. And it's quite beautiful. But the divine feminine, one of the reasons that she needs the divine masculine to fully bloom, is this safety issue. And men and women are very different in this. A lot of men are not aware that our base feeling when we go out into the world is fear. We are afraid of our safety. And so this masculine protection, this masculine safety that we are provided as the divine feminine when we are with our man, we're out and about in the world, and we know we're protected by him. The divine feminine really needs protection by the divine masculine, by the way. We really do. And I appreciate all the divine masculine out there who are protecting women. I see you, I hear you, I appreciate you, I love you. Thank you. So this safety that the divine masculine provides for the divine feminine is what allows her to fully bloom. She can let her guard down. She doesn't have to be on guard. Am I safe? Watching, really just watching her back every moment, because this is the reality for women. I can't just go to a dance party and fully let go and be my divine feminine all by myself. I have to watch my back. And so you see, it's this element of safety that the divine masculine brings, this protection, this holding, this containment to the feminine, which she needs. All of this wild life force energy, it needs containment. Otherwise it's just it needs containment. And this is what a man who is in his masculine energy can provide a woman who's in her feminine energy. Of course we have both, don't get crazy. And so I think it's beautiful if, as women, we can put our swords down with men and stop trying to act like we've got it all, we can handle it all, we don't need a man. Do you, girl, if that's really where you're at. Everyone's on their own journey. But I think, how beautiful is it to allow ourselves to drop the sword, to stop pushing men away because we are hurt and afraid and angry, and actually look at men and say, where do we want to go from here? And how good is it when a man and a woman come together in devotion and they pour into each other and they bring their each bring their gifts, their divine masculine, divine feminine gifts, which they both have, both of, and they pour into each other. And what if we bloomed open together? What if we do need each other? We need each other as people. Come on, come on. To thrive, we need people. We need human connection. And by the way, speaking about human connection, that ecstatic dance party was just so incredible. So incredible. Everyone there was just, it really gave me, opened my heart for humanity in such a beautiful way, because it was this dance hall filled with people who just loved and were open and accepted you for you, and they were fully themselves, and it was beautiful. So if you can find yourself one of these ecstatic dance parties, I highly recommend. Okay, well, that's what's up. If you like this video, I would love it, love it, love it if you would like it. I would love it if you supported me by subscribing to this channel. Speak to me in the comments. What's on your heart? What's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? And I will definitely connect with you soon. Thank you.